Oh man, it's time for another Optimus Prime review. Like we don't have enough of those on my channel already. I think it's only like my 7th or 8th one, but who's counting? If you couldn't tell, I really love Optimus Prime. And one of the Optimus Primes that I really love the most that I just got in recently is this guy. This is the Transformers Classics Optimus Prime. The original classics from 2006. 13 years old. God, isn't that crazy? A figure that some people really don't like, but me, God, I love this thing. No, I used to actually have a version of the Classics Ultra Magnus, but it was actually a knockoff with Decepticon symbols on it. And while that was fine for a time, it broke on me, and also it was Ultra Magnus. So I decided to shell out for an original Optimus Prime, which wasn't too bad to find on eBay. I didn't pay too terribly much, but in my opinion, I think it was worth it because it's complete, it looks great, and I'm so happy. The head sculpt is just incredible, has some nice light piping. You can see he has some good blues and yellows all over him. A lot of the yellow I'm fine with, it's just down here on the knees that I'm really not. Guess I gotta paint over them. Kind of like how I did down here on the shins. I painted these silver. They were originally black, kind of like the hands are, which I might need to paint those blue as well. But it's fine, it's not like it's a huge deal. I think one of the main reasons people don't like this figure are because of the huge arm flaps. And that doesn't really bother me a whole lot. It doesn't really take away from it for me. People keep saying that they prefer the Siege version over this, and while that's fine for them, just for me, this is better. Maybe I'll pick up the Siege version one day for like a custom Toxitron or Nemesis Prime or something. But for Classics Optimus Prime to go over there on my shelf, it's this guy all the way. As you can see, he comes with this weapon that's actually made from his smokestacks. And back here he has this wind vane that turned into a gun. Like I said, this figure is 13 years old. You all know how this figure is. Just, I love this thing so much. It's got great articulation. Maybe not matching up to some of the figures that are coming out today, but still really good. Especially for its time. Just, this is a really commanding presence, and it's really good for Optimus Prime. So why don't we head over to this guy's truck mode and see what it looks like. You know, it might not be exactly the same as the G1, as some people would have wanted. But in a way, after all this time, this figure is really iconic. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to have this in my collection. As you can see, I added a second rub symbol onto the other side of Optimus Prime because I need symmetry. I had a spare one lying around from, I think, the Classics Rodimus back there. Not like he needed it, he already has a Autobot symbol on his hood. And it makes Optimus look a little bit better in my opinion. As you can see, I painted in the windows back here with some blue, but it's a little too bright, so I might go back over it with some navy blue or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just do it in black. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, with the wind vane on top and the smokestacks in the back, it's just great. I guess my only real nitpick about this truck mode is that this front bit, it's flat and it could really use a flat windshield, or maybe like a little bit more curvature here on the front here, so that way it doesn't look so jagged in a way. But it's not really a huge deal to me. In my opinion, I still really like how it looks, especially if you get it right at the right angle. I can definitely see why this got repainted so many times. I really love having this Optimus Prime in my collection. And with it in my collection, I can definitely say my Classics Autobots are coming along really well. I could just really use a few more, like Trailbreaker and Hoist, Jetfire, the rest of the Prowl Gang, Inferno and Grapple, Ultra Magnus, just to name a few. But Optimus being there and with the rest of them, it's really incredible. I'm so happy. Hey, maybe I'll be able to get the G3 trailer, he said, hopefully, but knows it's probably a pipe dream. Oh well, trailer or no, it's still great to have this. So that's been another Optimus Prime review. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been 01 Trans Fan, the #1. I'll talk to you all next time. Take it easy, guys.